My brows are sparse, finished makeup can still feel unfinished. I use all 3 parts of the Surezia kit to add shape without stamping on a brow. Light strokes in the front, detail through the tail, and then blending. My brows are already done, so I'm showing the exact stroke pattern that filled those gaps in. If sparse gaps make your finished makeup still feel unfinished, I linked the exact 3-in-1 Surezia kit. Tiny shower cups do not understand how much long, thick gray hair I am trying to tuck inside. I am testing the Kitsch Flexi Cat fully dressed and completely dry so we can focus on the fit. Does all my hair go in? Does the edge feel secure? And is there room without a fight? Then the extra large towel. I linked the exact bundle. If the cap size is the problem you need solved. My silver hair shows dryness immediately because every rough looking piece catches the light. I want a leave-in that makes the mid-lengths and ends look more cared for without making them heavy. I am missing the Array Live-In Mist on one section, leaving the other section alone and letting them both dry in the same light. This is the first use check. This is not a repair claim. I linked the exact mist I use if dry looking silver ends are the problems that you are trying to address. A full skincare set has to earn every step because I know myself. If the routine feels confusing, I will not repeat it. This is the Dr. Melaxin neck and eye set, laying out every piece in order. Start with the calcium eye cream and then use the patches. I do these at night. And for your neck, you have the Next Fault Serum, which come in little containers like this, and you rub it on your neck, and then you go in with this cream here, and then you have this right here that you use on your neck afterwards. My question is whether the routine is clear and realistic enough to use consistently. I linked the exact set so you can inspect every component and decide whether the steps fit your routine. At 53, I am more intentional about why a supplement is in my routine. I chose the Magnesium Complex 20-in-1 for women because I wanted broad mineral support and a simpler way to include magnesium in my daily nutritional routine. I'm not using it to promise sleep, cramp relief, or medical results, even though it's helped me. I am showing the formula, serving, and how I make it easy to remember. The exact label is linked so you can review it yourself. I linked the exact product so you can read the details and decide whether it fits your routine. For women, pooping is one of those subjects nobody wants to discuss until a normal routine feels unpredictable. I keep Oxy-Powder as an option when I want support for regularity, and I always use it according to the directions, or to start out with, and then I go the next morning. I am not promising the same experience for everyone. I am simply sharing why this exact product has a place in my wellness routine. I linked the exact bottle so you can read the directions and decide for yourself. Foundation can even out my skin and still leave my face looking flat. I'm not trying to cover more, I just want light back on the high points. I drop a small amount of Jones Road Illuminating drops onto one side in the color Rose Gold. Same foundation, same light. This side has a glow, this side doesn't. That's the difference I wanted. If your foundation evens things out but leaves your face looking flat, I linked the exact Jones Road Illuminating Rose Gold shade I use. My under eye darkness can make me look tired, but thick layers of concealers make the texture look heavier. I use a tiny amount of the Tarte Shape Tape Blur at the inner darkness and blend outward with the brush. This eye is finished, this eye is bare. I'm solving the darkness without trying to erase every line that proves that I've actually lived. If you need darkness covered without another heavy under eye layer, I need the exact concealer, brush, and my shade in light. Since menopause, heavy foundation does not sit on my skin the way it used to. I still want to even out my redness without covering my freckles or making my face look flat. I use a small amount of Tarte CC Tinted Serum through the center and blend it outward. This side is finished and this side is bare. It gives me the coverage while my skin still looks like my skin. If heavy foundation stopped working for your changing skin, I've linked the exact Tarte CC Tinted Serum that I use in the shade Light. My under eyes started looking worse when I stacked corrector, concealer, powder, trying to hide that darkness. Now I start with a small amount of Dr. Melaxin Cover Eye Cream only over the darkest areas, and I let it settle. Then I decide whether I need anything else. The solution for me is targeted coverage, not another full layer. If stacking corrector and concealer makes your under eyes look heavier, I link the exact Dr. Melaxin eye cream I start with.